Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick, and today we are going to make an angled front card with a belly band. Once you take the belly band off, you have to take it up that way, Jackie, you plonker. I forgot to stamp something in there. I must remember to go back and stamp something. Okay, that's that one. That one was made. This is a Simon Says stamp kit from a long time ago, and these are just papers from my stash. Actually, they came from Dee Dee's Me to You, and that is Coastal Cabana Stampin' Up card. So this one is made using Positively Paper Craft February kit. You get this stamp, and these are the papers. The card is from my stash, and I have stamped, "Hope your day brings just what it should. Happiness, health, and everything good." And then one of the stamps down in the corner. And I don't know what colour that card is, but I know that ink is Wisteria Wonder. Okay, so today we are going to be using a Papercraft Society Kit 30. So we're using box 30. First of all, you need a piece of card for your base that is 11.5 by 5 3/4. Then you want to score at 3 3/4 and at 7 3/4. Okay? And we're going to burnish those. And now what you're going to do is on the left hand side, you're going to mark down at 1 inch, okay, and you're going to mark at the bottom at 1 inch, okay. Then you're going to flip that over and do the same, mark down 1 inch and mark at the bottom 1 inch. Okay, you're going to put that in your trimmer. You're going to do the top first. You're going to line it up at the score line and then down at the mark that you made. And you're going to cut. You're going to turn it, and keeping from that mark, you're going to cut to the bottom mark. Okay, you're going to do the same at the other side. Now I can't see my 1 inch mark there, so I'm just going to go and mark at 1 inch. Why is that not there? And mark up bottom at 1 inch. I've done that on the wrong side. So on your right hand side of your card, you're marking down 1 inch and at the bottom 1 inch. You're once again going to line your score line up with your mark, and you're going to cut. Then you're going to line that mark with the bottom and cut again. Okay, That is your base done. Now what you need is, you need a piece of card that is A4 by 1, mine's is 1 1/4, you can use whatever size you want for your belly band. Okay, I've gone ahead and cut my circle out of my base. So my mat card for inside is 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, and then my white layer for on top of that to stamp on is 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. Okay, those are going to be my inside layers. I'm just going to glue them together while we have them in our hand. Okay, so this card and these papers are from the kit. You need 2 pieces of mat card that are 3 1/2 by 5 1/2, and you need 2 pieces of paper that are 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And before you glue anything down for them, you want to do the same as you did on the other one. You want to mark from the top down 1 inch, then you want to mark from the bottom over 1 inch. Your papers, whatever paper you want at the front, has to be outside. The paper you're not using is back to back. The paper you are using, or the scene, the colour, whatever, the one you are using is out, facing out on both sides. So you're going to mark down from the left hand side 1 inch again. We're going to turn it to the bottom and mark from the right hand side 1 inch. Okay, now I am going to cut mine together, so I'm lining mine up from the top right hand corner to my mark, and I am cutting. Then I'm turning it and I'm cutting from that mark down to my bottom mark. And I'm cutting. I'm going to do the same with this. I have my 2 pieces. I'm going to line up at the top right hand corner and the 1 inch mark we just made, and we're going to cut. Then we're going to cut from that mark down to our second mark. And you're going to cut, and that's your angles. Okay, so now it is just a matter of gluing. I'm using my Collall glue. That one's going on there, and you can see the lovely bunny. Then this one's going on, you turn that way. And if you're using single-sided cardstock for your mats, you have to apply the same principle. You have to put the side that you want people to see on the outside of both pieces. The side you don't want seen is back to back. Okay? Right. Now let's start putting everything in our card. There we go. And that one's going on there. Like that. And the other one will go on at the other side. Like that. And I can see my little mark. So let's rub them away. Right. I do need to stamp inside that yet, but next is this die. I cut this die out in glitter card. This is the die from the kit, and it's going to go on there like that. Okay. So I'm going to glue it on, and then I think I'm going to cut round it. Okay. Now I've cut a little bit off this by accident, so I'm taking it right down to cover that. Okay. Now let's see how the cookie's going to crumble. Right, I'm literally going around the back of the circle and cutting off the excess. Okay, that's going to be our front panel. So I've used number 6 from the inside in the tattered lace stitch dies, and number 4 from the inside on the Surprise Creation wonky stitch dies, and I'm just layering them on top of each other. Okay, we're going to give that time to dry, and we're going to do our belly band. Now this is going to start bending at about 3 3/4. Okay. You don't want it tight. So you're going to keep it as loose as you can. That's annoying me because it's not straight. Okay. Right. So you're putting that on and you're gluing the back. Like that. Then you're going to, and I'm going to pop this one up on foam. From about there to about there. Okay. Right, I want to bring this close so as I can see what I'm doing. Right, now I did have a little sentiment. Yes. Let's celebrate you. Let's stick that down for it's not sticking. So, and I am going to put that across there like that. Right, let's take a little bit of a foam strip. And use them to stick across our sentiment. And then that is basically our angled card done, our angled front card. There we go. So that one was using our Papercraft Society box 30. This one was using Papercraft Society or Positively Papercraft February kit, February 2022. You open it up, and I'll have to do this in other ones. And then this is just a cute kid one. So, thanks for stopping by. As always, greatly appreciated. Please remember to thumbs up, comment, keep my channel running. So, I hope you're all safe and well. And until the next time, Jaggy out.